Right, and it's interesting because Nancy Pelosi's district is a plus 30 for Democrats. This is a dark, dark blue district. This is a place that will virtually never be run or won by a Republican running for office. And so it is absolutely fascinating to see what happens when you allow full reign of leftist policies. It is very interesting to hear the rhetoric from Washington, D.C., from Nancy Pelosi, speaking about, again, Black Lives Matter, income inequality, making sure that there is a stable business environment in our country. Yet when you go to the streets of her district, which so few do, I find it amazing, Stephanie. You and I have both worked in journalism for years. I am shocked that more media and more journalists do not take a moment and go and look at the districts and see how people live. It's so important. A reflection of your values will be reflected in your policies at home. And so when you look at Ilhan Omar's district, when you look at districts across the country that are by and large right now being looted and being burned down, some of the worst places for a black person to live in America is Democrat-controlled cities. We see this time and time again. You really have to ask yourself, how long until there is a major revolt in that party saying, where are the results? We're sick of the rhetoric. Where are the results?
Yeah, and we're talking about people here. So you see people on the streets with drug addiction problems. They need help. We see people with mental illness. They need help. They're very sick.
Yes.
And it's just such a sad, depressing scene. And you have to wonder, how did they end up here? Where is their family? Where is Nancy Pelosi? I mean, where are these lawmakers who pretend to be compassionate and care, yet they can't take care of their own district because they're all busy in Washington, D.C. trying to impeach Trump and go after Trump and play politics?
That's what's absolutely heart-crushing, is when you look at the numbers, Stephanie. What you'll find is that California has the homeless population of 22 American states combined, including massive states like Texas, for instance. You have so many homeless people in California that is the leading homeless state for unaccompanied young minors, people that are 18 to 24 years old, just kids living on the street. 10,000 homeless veterans live in California. It is absolutely a disaster, a humanitarian crisis. 150,000, the size of a city, truly, anywhere else. I'm from the state of Iowa. 150,000 people was the size of the city I grew up in, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The entire city homeless throughout the state. And really, it is absolutely because of leftist policies. It's because of what is allowed to happen in California, the stripping down of the police forces, the stripping down of the laws to control it, and the handouts that occur in California inspire the homeless of this country to move there, and that's what you see, the worst income inequality in America in that state.
Yeah, just curious, did you feel safe out there? Like, do you feel comfortable walking around?
No, we were followed, my camera crew and I were followed regularly by junkies. I watched people throw heroin needles at us.
Wow.
We had people following us with who had soiled themselves, who were rancid. They smelled just horrifically. It was certainly not a sanitary environment. Nancy Pelosi, as you said at the top of this segment, has instituted a mask policy. I assure you that the air in her district is as rancid as any air in America when it comes to the amount of fecal matter and the amount of just human deluge that is there based on the thousands of people that live and eat and defecate in the streets.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.